your favorite song, the one we played when nights felt long. Your voice was louder than the fear, and love was something crystal clear. We didn't know what hearts could cost, we only knew what we almost lost. Back when we were almost everything, two souls too young to feel the sting. You held my hand like it was home, before the world turned us to stone. We didn't last, we didn't know, but God, it hurt to let you go. I see your face in autumn light, it pulls me back to summer nights, when promises were made so wide, and I believed you'd never hide. The way we kissed, like time would wait, but time has never been that great. Back when we were almost everything, before we broke, before the sting, we laughed like hearts would never fade, but we were young and love betrayed. Now you're a dream I sometimes see, the almost love that finished me. We were too early, not too wrong, but some first loves don't last that long. Still I return when no one knows, to where your ghost and me still grows. Back when we were almost everything, the kind of love that makes you sing. And even though we're worlds apart, you still beat softly in my heart. I smile at life, I play pretend, but I still miss what almost could have been. Rain still taps like how you'd speak, soft and low, but cut so deep. Your old blue coat is not inside, but I still feel it every night. You're not around, you're not the view, but everything still feels like you. Everything reminds me of you, the songs, the streets, the morning dew, the way the sunlight hits the floor, still echo steps that came before. I try to live like I've moved on, but even silence feels all wrong. Still haunts my shelf. I drink alone, but not myself. Your name comes out when I don't mean to call the past I've barely seen. But every scent and every hue keeps painting me a shade of you. Everything reminds me of you, didn't know how hearts could break. I only knew the smile you'd make. We shared a world too small, too fast. But some first flames are built to last. We didn't talk in poetry, but every look still sings to me. I loved you before I knew what love was, before the pain, before the cost. You held my hand, I held my breath, and thought we'd never taste regret. It wasn't perfect, wasn't wise, but it still lives behind my eyes. You wrote your name across my youth, in every laugh, in every truth. And though we both grown far from them, I still go back there now and then, to where we danced in fields of sun, where love was new and we were one. And I loved you before I knew what love was, before it meant surviving loss. You were my spark, my gentle fire, my first mistake, my deep desire. And though you've gone, you never left. You stitched beneath my say first love will fade away, but some ghosts learn how to stay. And in the quiet when I'm still, you're the ache I always feel. I loved you before I knew what love was, before I knew what distance does. And if we met again somehow, I love you better, I know now. But even if we never touch, you were my first, and that's enough. Like from outside, I laugh at jokes, I show up clean, but there's a crack beneath the sheen. They say I'm strong, to say I've healed, but they don't know what's left concealed. I miss you in the quiet, when no one's near, when the room gets cold and the mind gets clear. I don't break down, I don't scream your name, but God, I feel you all the same. In morning light and midnight blue, there's not a space untouched by coffee mug still holds a place. I kept your book kept your face inside a frame. I should have tossed, but some things hurt more when they're lost. I smile for them, I play the part, but you still camp inside my heart. Till I miss you in the quiet, in breathless sound, when the city sleeps and I break down. You're not a scream, you're not a flame, you're just a whisper in my name. They say you're gone, that may be true, but all my silence speaks of you. I tried to fill the space you left, but love just echoes in the chest. I moved along, I changed my view, but moving on still leads to you. I miss you in the quiet and always will. When all goes dark, your voice is still. You left so calm, you didn't scream, but now you haunt my every dream. And though the world thinks I'm brand new, the quiet knows I still miss you. You moved on like changing seasons. No apologies, no reason. Left your necklace on the sink, left my world without a blink. And everyone says you'll be fine, but healing never follows time. I still carry you in things I hide, in songs I skip and tears I buy, in little thoughts I never share, in empty seats and colder air. You may have gone, and that is true, but darling, I still carry you. I see you in the grocery line, in faces blurred through worn out time. See your eyes in shades of gray, in every word I try to say. You live in silence, not in sound, in moments no one else is around. I still carry you when no one's near, in quiet nights that feel too clear, in shirts I wear that smell like dust, in dreams that break because they I give but never keep. They get the smile but not the ache. They get the shell but not what breaks. So go be free, be someone new, while I still carry you. Still pass by your street sometimes, not to see you, just to rhyme. The way we laughed beneath the light, the way you held my hand so tight. They say the past is dead and done, but mine still walks with only one. And I still pass by your street, where echoes of us never sleep. Your ghost lives in the cafe sign, in faded marks we called mine. I don't expect you to be there, but part of me still hopes you care. Your window glows a different hue, new curtains now, a different view. But in my head the scene replays the love we lost in quiet ways. I moved ahead but not away. You're still the ache in every day. But I still pass by your street, where time and heart no longer meet. I see your name in license plates, in songs about those twist of fates. I smile at strangers just in case they know the ghost I still embrace. I still pass by your street, like love that's bruised but still sweet. You were the part I didn't plan, but always loved the best I can. And though you've long stopped passing mine, I still pass yours from time to time. I've held new hands and kissed new lips, but none erased your fingertips. They tried to love me like you did, but parts of me stay always hid. They smile, they stay, they try to stay, but you're the one I gave away. No one feels like you, no matter how I try. The names are safe, they never burn, but I still flinch at your return. In songs and dreams and passing cars, you still know where my bruises are. I tell myself that time is healed, but you're the wound I never sealed. And no one feels like you, no matter how they try. They see my face, but not my why. They hold me close, they say they'll stay, but you're the one who walked away. And in that walk you carved your name in places no one dares to claim. I loved again, I tried to trust, but every heart just turns to dust when I compare them one by one to you, my fire, my only son. And no one feels like you, and that's the weight I bear. You're gone, but still you're everywhere. They give me peace, but not the war. You were the ache I still adore. And though they try to love me too, I wish just once they felt like you. Kissed new lips and held new hands, tried building love on shifting sands. They look at me with gentle grace, but none of them wear your face. They say the heart forgets with time, but mine still beats to match your eyes. There's no one like you anymore, no fire behind the smile they wore. They mean no harm, they try their best, but love with them just feels like rest. You were the storm that shook my core, and now I ache for something more. 'Cause there's no one like you anymore. I've changed my sheets, repainted walls, yet still I hear your midnight calls. I laugh on cue, I play my part, but you still echo in my heart. They hold my hand, they treat me kind, but they can't reach the place you find. There's no one like you. Touch my skin, but not my soul. With you I lost and felt it a whole. They never break me like you do. They never see me bleeding through. I wish I didn't crave your name. I wish love didn't feel the same. But here I am, still half of two, still chasing what I lost with you. There's no one like you anymore, no one I'd lose my mind for. They try to stay, they try to see, but none of them feel right to me. I've learned to smile, I've closed the door, but my heart knows what it beats for. there's no one like you anymore. She didn't scream, she didn't cry, she just walked out beneath the sky. No final word, no slamming door, just silence spilling on the floor. And I stood still, too proud to speak, but now her silence makes me weak. She left quietly, like fading rain. No sound, no fight, just sudden pain. And now this house is not a home, it's just a room where I'm alone. I keep her ghost in folded sheets and crying places no one sees. Her perfume clings to old worn clothes, to books she marked with hidden notes. The lipstick stain on a coffee rim still shines beneath the kitchen dim. I try to laugh, I try to lie, but pieces of her still reply. She left quietly and took the sun. Since then no morning truly comes. She took her keys but left her song, and I've been humming all along. I breathe her in, I breathe her out, but can't forget what we're without. Not thunder, but the things it cost. I never begged, I never ran. Now all I am is half a man. She left quietly, like dreams at dawn. By the time I looked, she was gone. But echoes live in every wrong I can't make right. She said goodbye without a word, and now her silence is all I've heard. Stolen trace, the way she smiled, the way she turned, lit up a fire I thought I'd burn. But memories don't need a sound to tear you up or pull you down. She lives in my silence and words I don't say, in dreams I forget when I wake each day. She's there in the pause between still lives in dusty books, in coffee shops and passing looks, in songs I skip, in scents I fear, in nights too long when she feels near. Some wounds don't bleed, they just exist, like lips you swore you'd never miss. She lives in my silence, in corners of me, in broken chords and no melody. She's not a scream, she's not a cry, just that stillness after goodbye. And though she left and moved ahead, she lives in everything I've said. I never said the words she craved, and now I write them on her grave. But graves don't speak and time won't mend the love I gave too late to send. She lives in my silence, not in the past, but in the moments I thought would last. I wear her shadow on my soul, the only thing that makes me whole. She was the truth I failed to find, now she just lives inside my